I think everyone is.
I like to have nice things.
Money and clothes do make me happy sometimes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Materialism is the attitude of someone who attaches a lot of importance to money and wants to possess a lot of material things. Materialism also means the belief that only physical matter exists and that there is no spiritual world. Definition: Materialism is a form of philosophical monism which holds that matter is the fundamental substances in nature, and that all things, including mental aspects and consciousness, are results of material interactions. It is a philosophical position that everything in existence is composed of physical matter and therefore subject to the laws of physics. This philosophical standpoint were first introduced in the time of the ancients but gained new momentum when the scientific revolution started in the 17th century and has since not left the philosophical stage. Explanation: A study of 136 adults conducted found that people who consider material possessions to be an important part of their lives tend to be more influenced by the brand choices of friends and family and more concerned with what other people think of their purchases. Researchers view this type of purchasing behavior as an attempt to create a socially visible identity and a sense of connection with similar brand owners. Materialistic in object. Introduction: There is an invisible force in this world that turns people into selfish, ungrateful, antisocial, unfriendly, and miserable creatures. Think about it. From a very young age, we are being bombarded with glorification and celebration of the rich and famous in movies, advertisements, billboards, media, and so on. We are taught that being a success in this world means being rich, famous, handsome, and admired by masses. Here's another one from Marsha Richins and Scott Dawson, two leading researchers in the field and creators of the first scale to measure materialism. People are materialistic to the extent that they place acquiring possessions at the center of their lives, judge success by the number and quality of one's possessions, and see these possessions as vital to happiness. Whether it's a gadget you're coveting, a game you have to buy, or a brand you have to wear, we all have a bit of materialistic side. In general, some people measure self-content through the amount of materials they have in their lives. This closely relates to the feeling of requiring certain objects to fulfill their wants in certain aspects of life to validate themselves. In 200 Pounds of Beauty, it shows the actress achieving every single thing she wants after abiding to the social beauty standards. It promises a happy ending, or so she causes an effect. This self-discontent are basically caused by the social standards constructed by the public which outlines what is valid and what is not. This standard, comprising of certain beauty standard, is further pushed by the media,
That's
where
detailed
photos are
and
edited
not
to
detailed.
conceal the truth.
Detailed, not detailed.
This might seem
And
simple,
look who
but
liked
the
my
viewers might be
picture.
greatly affected, and hence search for a way to look exactly like what is displayed by the media. This pressures the society, especially the teenagers, who would do anything to bolster their fragile ego to make them feel more complete. But this desire wouldn't end. As said by Buddha, desires are inexhaustible. This also leads to plastic surgery, where one is not happy with their original body. So, before I end our presentation, I want you to ask yourself, are we too materialistic? As you can clearly see, we all live in a materialistic society where the majority of people are more worried about what we have than who we are. There is an emphasis on what brand you are wearing, what car you are driving, and just how many things you have in general. It's not like you're too stupid to follow the people, but our society is constantly brainwashing us to buy more of this or that. But if every person thinks about what they essentially need in life, I think this cycle can stop. Things are replaceable, people are not. But I'm not going to tell you what exactly the best thing in life are. That's for you to decide.